Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Social Distancing Diary with Baseball Cards. Today, our social distancing diary with baseball cards brings us diary with autographs and swatches, uniform patches, and so on, just because we like to see that kind of stuff, right? Relics and game used and so on. We like the autos. Why not? I like them too. So let's take a look at some of them today. Let's begin with some autographs that I have. All right, here we go. Starting off with Oral Hershiser, the old bulldog who was the Dodgers World Series hero in 1988. Now, the scoop behind this auto, is that I got this Oral Hershiser autograph back when I was sending for autos through the mail. You send a few baseball cards to the ball player and you hope he's going to sign them, and you send a self-addressed stamped envelope back. You send a short little kind note asking kindly for an auto. If you know that they have a charity or so on, maybe throw in a check for their favorite charity, and that might help the autograph come back to you also. So anyway, I did a whole campaign and sent out a whole bunch. I showed some of those autographs previously. These are some more autographs. Now, Oral Hershiser's autograph turned out to be a pleasant surprise on one hand, and on the other, a drag. Why? Because I sent Oral Hershiser Dodgers cards, hoping he would sign a Dodger card for me. At the time I mailed them out, this will date me. At the time I mailed them out, he was pitching for the Indians. So I included some Indians ball cards. And what did he do? He signed the Indians baseball card, because I guess that was a team he was playing for. But damn it, Oral, I told you I was a Dodger fan, and I told you how great and wonderful it was to watch you pitch in the World Series, but instead you signed an Indians card. Kind of good, but then on the other hand, also what he did was, if you look closely, in the Sharpie, it's smeared. So he kind of messed around with it before the Sharpie even dried. So on one hand, thanks a lot for signing my card for me, Oral Hershiser. He was probably in a hurry to sign it because he probably signed 1,000 cards a day or something. So thanks a lot for that. But a Dodgers card would have been better. Who can complain, right? Okay, how about this is another result of my mail requests. I mailed this, once again dating me, because I mailed this in the mail to Kirby Puckett, who unfortunately since then passed away. But you can see Kirby's autograph. Beautiful, huh? Look at that. Kirby was good enough to sign 2 cards for me, both beautifully signed, and I sent one of them to a Kirby Puckett collector friend of mine who I can't remember at the time who it was, but I shared the other one with that collector friend, and I kept this one for myself. What a beauty it is. And now that Kirby Puckett is gone, I really treasure this card even more. Thanks, Kirby, wherever you are. How about Nolan Ryan? I've got a few Nolan Ryans. I've got a Nolan Ryan baseball autograph that I bought with the certificate of authenticity and so on that I purchased. That was the very first baseball autograph I ever got through this kind of collecting life of mine. And I showed another Nolan Ryan autograph before. I got this Nolan Ryan that somebody sent to me, one of my collector friends. Look at how beautiful this card is. Look at that. What a beauty, from the man that I share a birthday with. Common birthdays, Nolan Ryan. Great, beautiful card. Okay, moving along. This comes from my send through the mail autos, Mr. Mo Vaughn. I sent him 2, and he returned and signed 2 for me. Many of the autos that players signed 2 for me, I returned the 2. I kept one, and another one I sent off to a collector friend. but I just couldn't decide which one of these I would send away because I loved them both. So I never split the pair. Look at this one. I love this one. Look at how he signed his arm. Think about the card that you're going to send to the athlete and think about where they will be autographing. Send them a card that's going to look good with an auto. Here's a card, Alan Trammell. I sent away my other Alan Trammell. He signed 2 for me, and I sent the other one away. I can't recall who I sent the other one to, but I kept this one for myself. A beautiful card, Alan Trammell, playing his Hall of Fame style on the infield there. Here's another through the mail, Paul Molitor. He only signed 1 for me. So here's one where the guy, I sent 2 cards, but he signed 1. But what a beautiful autograph from a great player. I love that card. How about, speaking of great players and great autographs, Mr. Padre, Tony Gwynn. Beautiful card, beautiful auto, Tony Gwynn. Young at heart. I love this card. One of my most prized autos in my collection. I got this through the mail, and I had one brief meeting with, not really a meeting, just a passing with Tony Gwynn at the All-Star Fan Fest back when they had the All-Star game at Anaheim. I went to the Fan Fest. I didn't go to the game, but I went to the Fan Fest. Tony Gwynn was there, and they were having one of those little, like, teaching kids how to learn how to bat, and Tony Gwynn was the guy, and I saw him there in the cage showing the kids how to bat and whatnot. And later, I was sitting on the sidelines, drinking a soda or a beer or something, sitting right by the rails, and who comes walking by but Mr. Padre? And I said, "Hey, Mr. Padre." Tony Gwynn looked over at me and gave me a hey. So right on, my one small brief encounter with one of the greatest to ever play the game. How about hometown hero, local kid done good, Darryl Strawberry, on a sticker autograph, but what do I care? I love it. Darryl Strawberry, I respect the man's game. He was great when he was over with the Mets. Not so great when he came to play for the Dodgers, but unfortunately, because the old Hollywood lifestyle got him and kind of affected his career. But I love this card, even though it's not on a Dodger uniform. Darryl Strawberry came back from his addictions and is, by all accounts that I know of, a great guy now. So thank you so much. One of my collector friends sent that to me. Shall we go on? Second half, part 2. This is going to be swatches and jerseys and relics and whatnot. Here we go. By the way, I'm drinking D's Nuts from 105W Brewing out of Colorado. A very good peanut butter flavored beer. Not high in the alcohol, 5 point something. Very tasty. Check my review of the beer, which I just gave you the review in a nutshell, but check out my review video anyway, because I need the views, right? That's previous to this video, whenever this video got uploaded. Here we go. Let's begin with, I forget how I got this one. I love it. I'm not necessarily a Texas Rangers fan. I'm not necessarily a Mark Teixeira fan, but I got this card. One of my fellow collector buddies sent it to me, and I just absolutely love it. Check it out. Look at the patch. Numbered out of only 25. Only 25 of these cards, and it's got a very nice hunk of uniform there. I'm not that much of a Texas Rangers fan that I can even tell, is this a part of a number or part of the sleeve stripes or something? I have no idea. But I love that hunk of swatch, that patch with the different stripes. So this card stays in my collection. I doubt I'll ever trade it away, but I can be prodded. Every man has his price, right? So if you're a Teixeira fan, Texas Rangers fan, whatnot. Hey, I can be convinced. Speaking of that, just like this, here's another one that I have no particular attachment to the player or the the team from the Arizona Diamondbacks. But I pulled this from a pack, and I just love it because it's the only time I ever pulled a card like this from a pack. Look at this. You get the bat, you get the jersey swatch, you get the autograph. How sweet of a pull is that? And so, oh, it's not Arizona, it's a Pittsburgh Pirate who my buddy Bob collects the Pirates, but you know what? I can't pull myself to trade it away or to give away because it's one of my greatest pulls. I've never pulled auto, bat, and swatch all in the same card. So I keep it just for that because of that personal story, right? Here's Nolan Ryan. I collect Ryan. Somebody sent this to me. This is a Nolan Ryan autograph patch. Here we go. Or not, I'm sorry, not autograph, but he's got some jersey swatch there. Nolan with Texas, that's a great one, and his number. I pulled this out of a pack, I believe. Chipper Jones bat. No, this is, I have a Chipper Jones bat somewhere, but this is Chipper Jones jersey. So I like this. There you go. Very nice, very nice. Here we go. Here's a great one. This one I'm pretty sure I pulled this out of a pack. This is a beauty. Two of the greatest to ever play the game. Bat slices. Cal Ripken Jr., Tony Gwynn, side by side, two of the greatest on a beautiful card. I love this card. One of the best in my collection. I collect Mike Schmitty. Here he is, bat swatch from one of the greatest Phillies, one of the greatest third basemen to ever play the game. Mike Schmidt, bat. Slice. Here we go. Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. Not a particularly beautiful card. Not a particularly beautiful jersey. Just a little white hunk of jersey that we all used to get so excited about when jerseys were brand new and they were putting them in cards. Remember, we used to get so excited over just a boring little white swatch. Now at this point, you look at them and you go, it's a boring white swatch. But it's Ken Griffey Jr. So good enough for me. All right. I hope that video was good enough for you because that concludes today's social distancing diary with baseball cards. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing a beer and some cardboard with me. We'll see you next time. Check out D's Nuts. All right. See you again soon. Peace. Oops, get that button. Here we go.